Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Okay, I was asked this question by one of my clients. We had a session, so I thought maybe this would be useful for you. What are some of the points that will help you succeed in the corporate world? Like they say, the unspoken rules of the corporate world. Whether you're talking of the Middle East or whether you're talking of India, UAE, these are the 5 unspoken rules that nobody tells you. Okay, so you listen to them and let me know your thoughts. So what are the 5 unspoken corporate rules for success in the corporate world? Number 1, it's not what you know, it's who you know that will help you grow. See, initially when you join an organization, obviously you need to know the job. Okay, you can't just join a company and not know anything. But in most of the cases, it's who you know that helps you not only get in to a job, not only get promoted, not only get a favorable opinion. There are so many benefits you can get if you tick the box of who you know. The what you know is obviously important, but that comes later. In my case, I can tell you, almost all the organizations I joined not because of what I knew. What I knew was always there, but it was who I knew. In the Middle East, you call it Vasta or contacts or connections. So always remember, it's who you know. Today, given my online presence, I know politicians, I know CEOs, I know all these guys. It has taken 20 years. It's not happened overnight. Okay? It's because I know these guys at these big places, I'm able to get, a few things done. Not many things, a few things. But those few things are really big things. Like for example, tomorrow if you want a stamp, legal stamp, tomorrow you have a problem with somebody and you have to go to the law. Let's say you have a promotion that you have to get in a company. Always remember, it's who you know that will help you. Okay, that's the first one. The second unspoken corporate rule for corporate success is the most important person, and for you, the most important person, there are actually 2. Okay? There are 2 people who are the most important people. The first one is your boss. Whether you like it or not, your boss will determine whether you succeed, whether you fail, whether you're recommended, whether the management will notice you, whether you will stay in the job, whether your life will be made miserable, whether you'll be kept happy, whatever. That person, that individual, is your boss. And if you are able to keep him happy, nurture the relationship, do whatever, kiss his ass or bend over or get down on your knees and whatever. If you keep your boss happy, you will be happy in that job. You want to know whether what I'm saying is right or wrong? Start having an issue with your boss, your immediate boss. Your life will be made miserable. In the corporate hierarchy, remember this much, in the corporate hierarchy, the management will never trump someone at a senior level or someone at a junior level unless there is a extremely like you have violated a rule very badly. They will never overtake or step over the steps of hierarchy. So always remember your boss. Now, I just said there are 2 people, right? Who's the second? The second most important person actually is the one you are closest to, one you confide in. Now this person you consider your friend, but actually what I'll tell you is this person is the most dangerous for you. Why? Because With a person we hate, we openly know who's our enemy. We openly know this person doesn't like us, we don't like him, fine. So we always keep our guard up when we are dealing with that person. But when we meet someone we like, someone we are close to, someone who's our friend, we open up our heart and we talk to them openly, we tell them stuff we would not tell anyone. And most of the time, this person has all your deep, dark, dirty secrets. And this person can use it against you. And most of the time, this is what happens. See, always keep in mind, if two people are in the same department and there's a promotion for only one person to get a 50% higher salary, there is no individual on this planet who will say, sir, please give that promotion to this person. Let us both work for the same number of hours and let my friend earn more. There's nobody like that. So the second one is the two most important people for you. One who you must make your friend, and the other one who's your friend who's actually not your friend. Number 3, emotions will always trump logic. Think about what I've said. Emotions will always trump logic. What do I mean by that? Okay, let's say you're going to buy a car. The guy, if he tells you, this is the horsepower, this is the rating, this is the electricity fluctuation, this is the impedance, ohms, this, that, and whatever technical, no. He'll give you all that, he'll just fly over your head. But when he tells you, if you drive, you will feel like this. We always go with the feeling. Why does someone buy a Hummer? Like a muscled guy, why does he buy a Hummer? Why does an old man buy a young, fast car? Why do some people buy a Harley? You think they're checking the technical specifications? Or are they going for the emotional association that is there? A red Ferrari, neon colored bloody Lamborghini. Why do you think people overspend so much just to show? Why? Because emotions. So we human beings, we are creatures of emotions. When our baby comes to us, we melt. When we are in love with someone, we do so many illogical things. In the heat of the moment of sex, we do things which otherwise we would say is plain disgusting. So why we do all this? Because we are creatures of emotions. So no matter how much we think logically, end of the day we'll do it emotionally. The same thing happens in the corporate world. People will try to show you, okay, I'm a logical person, I'll think logically. But the people who use logic are at the topmost. The majority below are all emotion. So always keep in mind, if you want to succeed, you need to know how to play the emotional card. I have literally coached people who were not getting along with their colleagues or with their boss, how to play their cards well, just to achieve what agenda they had. And that I'm telling you from years of experience. Emotions trump logic. If you like someone, you'll do quite a number of things for that person. So always keep in mind, emotions trump logic. Number 4. Okay, this one, I think I need to constantly remind people this. Number 4 is, in the corporate world, there are no friends. Now you'll obviously say, of course, Loy, we know that. No, you don't know that. And I'll tell you how and why. Have you seen people celebrate Diwali together, Christmas together, New Year together in the office? They cut the cake, they sing happy birthday, they are happy at each other. Oh, you have happy wedding anniversary, happy this, happy that. Oh, someone died, they feel very sad. And then even one up better than that, they'll invite each other to house parties and they'll go to their house parties and all that. See, all this sounds good. All this is feel good. Here's a simple question. The day you lose your job, the day you're thrown out of the company, or the company says, this person is terminated, please do not deal with this person. How many people will remember you? In fact, I know so many people in positions of authority, really up there, when they lost their job, no, before they lost their job, oh, the people under them used to come and kiss their ass and talk so nice and so sweet and sir and this and that, and stand up when they would come and wish them. But after they lost their job, or after they were laid off or terminated, or they resigned, these very same people didn't give a fuck. They didn't even bother to call them. Once upon a time their phone would be ringing left, right and center. But now after they lost their job, nobody cares. So remember this much. The reality is, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody is your friend. As long as you're in that company, as long as you're part of that group, as long as you're beneficial to someone, they will treat you nice. The day you're useless, the day you're a liability, they'll tell you fuck off. So in the corporate world, remember, nobody is your friend. I don't know why I have to remind people that, but this is the reality. And last, if not the least, number 5. The people who succeed, the people who climb at the top, are obsessed about their personal brand. Now, before you jump the gun and say, oh, Loy is a personal branding guy and he's marketing, no. You do your own research. That's what I would say. For example, if I say Elon Musk, most of the world knows. Now, what makes Elon Musk unique? Certain characteristics, right? Have you noticed how much he tweets? Have you noticed how much he tries to get noticed? Oh, should I sell Tesla stock? Oh, should I do this? Oh, some controversy. Oh, he smokes marijuana and Joe Rogan's this thing. He does so many things to create that image. You think he's not aware of what he's doing? Seriously, here's my question. You think he's not aware of what he's doing? Same thing with Jack Ma. Same thing with Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai. You think they're not aware of what they're doing, how they present themselves, how they dress? There is a certain mannerism. Like, for example, me, I go without a shirt. I show my tattoos. You think this is just random? You think I've not put thought into this? You think I don't know what I'm doing? All successful brands, okay, they know what they're doing. Example, I'll give you a few examples. Lady Gaga. Does she have a really unique way of dressing and singing and talking? Yes. Let's say Chris Hemsworth. Does he have a typical way? Now, for example, Chris Hemsworth and Hugh Jackman. Two different guys. Two different personalities. If I bring in that guy, Burt Reynolds, who's Burt Reynolds is a Deadpool guy. See, 3 people. You get 3 different images. Now, if I bring in Robert Downey Jr., 4 people, 4 very unique. It's like, these Avengers. Each one is a character by itself. Each one is a personality by itself. You may not know this, or maybe you do know. They sit and they engineer, they plan out and they think, how do I walk? How do I talk? How do I communicate? How do I dress? Same like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his heydays. Same with Sylvester Stallone. Whether it's Hulk Hogan, whether it's Undertaker, each character, each individual, each politician. If I say Vladimir Putin, you get an image. If I say Donald Trump, you get an image. In the same way, in the corporate world, successful people, they employ the best minds, the best coaches, the best people who will train them what to say, how to dress, how to behave. It's such a journey, and they're not born like that. Don't think for a minute that, see, Donald Trump, when he was in the TV shows, he was so friendly and so nice. When he moved to becoming a president, he became a tough SOB. You think he didn't have a professional team telling him what to do, what to say, how to say it? Even Joe Biden right now. You think you don't have people telling him, whispering in his ear, do this, do that? So in conclusion, all I want to tell you is, if you want to succeed in the corporate world, if you want to make big money, work the same number of hours that you're working, but earn big money. Climb up the corporate ladder or succeed, live a better life. You need to play the game the way the game is played. And in the corporate world, these are the games that are played. Okay? If you like this video, let me know. I can make another video with some more advanced skills. and share them with you. But remember, I'll just conclude this much and tell you, if you're serious about your success, about your money, about your growth, about your brand, unless you invest time, effort, money, and you're obsessed, if you don't put all this, impossible for you to climb up. Then it'll just be go with the flow and succeed. So think about what I've said. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in more advanced techniques, I'll be more than happy to share another video. Take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.